So I'm making this video because a lot of us are trying to manifest a bunch of shit and we need to get more clear information on how to do that. I think a lot of us have all these crazy desires and shit like that we think will bring us ultimate fulfillment and happiness, but we really don't know the map of that territory. So I was recently listening to an awesome lecture by Damon. He's here on YouTube. He is a wizard, so I fully recommend that you check out his stuff. And I wrote down some notes on one of his lectures to help me with my manifestations, but also to share, to help you out too. So I hope this helps. So the first point was to pick a tangible goal. So you got to pick something that you'll know whether you're moving towards it or away from it or not at all. If your goal is so lofty that you won't be able to track your progress, you're not going to have the motivation to go after it. So pick a tangible goal. The second thing is to ask yourself if it aligns with your values. Okay? This is a big one, and I'm going to be mentioning values a lot through this video, just a heads up. Because without having meaning to you reaching this outcome, you're not going to have the motivation. The real key here is to understand that the outcomes are really just strategies to fulfilling your values. Because when you fulfill your values, you develop your self-concept. And when you develop your self-concept, you are then evolving your map and your viewpoint of the world, and thus changing your reality. Okay? So does this outcome align with the values that you currently hold? Write out your values. Next is, what good would this outcome do for you? Okay? So again, this is a strategy, right, for fulfilling the self-concept. So the goal is just the strategy in order for you to fulfill your values. So what good does this outcome do for you? And the next thing, the last thing, right? And this you can use in your rituals for your specific intentions, is to work on fulfilling those values. Okay? Work on fulfilling your values of this goal here. So what's the point of chasing a goal if you can't enjoy the process, right? There's no point in spending years and years of arduous work for maybe 2 hours of glory there, and that's it, right? Like, that sucks. You got to enjoy doing that rigorous, hard work. So you have to find meaning in that. And a good way to do that is to focus on what you want. Focus on the positive, not the negative. A lot of us try to align ourselves with a goal because we think of what we don't want. But even though what we don't want is important to know, like where we stand on things, by understanding that, you need to also be understanding what you want to be brought to the table. What values do you hold that need to be fulfilled? Once you can fulfill those values, your motivation will be endless, and you'll be able to have the actions and behaviors that come forth add to that manifestation or create that manifestation, because everything will be in alignment. So to give an example, I wanted to quit smoking, but I was focused so much on quitting smoking, right? That I was like, okay, well, my values are to have good health, that kind of stuff, right? But I could never find the endless motivation to get through those cravings that then would end up making me smoke, right? So yeah, my goal was to quit smoking, but my values were being held and being healthier. So I needed to write out a separate list of values as to what is the meaning of being healthy for me. Why is that important for me? Once I was able to see my values and the meaning that I had attached to a healthy lifestyle, I was able to stay motivated in my journey towards becoming a non-smoker. So it's things like that you got to ask yourself. And also take the time to reassess your values. Have they changed? Because here's a beautiful thing too about going on the journey of creating an outcome, is that certain things will be highlighted to you that you may not have known were actually important to you before. So check in with yourself and reassess your values. Have they changed since going on this journey? And has it been for better or for worse? Does it serve you or does it not? Is it useful or appropriate? So these were some guidelines that are really going to help me, and I hope help you too, when creating a manifestation and then going forth in your practice towards making that happen. Settle in the idea that it's all about the journey, that the outcome just helps you in developing a strategy towards going on the journey. It's the journey that counts. Reassess your values, check out your values, see if they're in alignment with the outcome that you want. What do you want? And when you're in alignment with that, manifestation is going to come about. So I hope this helped. Leave a comment below. Let me know about, what you discovered in your manifestation journey about, your values or your placing of a meaning to something and how that's affected you, that kind of stuff. Anyway, many blessings on your journeys. I will talk to you soon and have a beautiful day. Bye.